Hello, everybody. Welcome along. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. Please leave your bias at the door and join us as we watch along England versus San Marino in a World Cup qualifier. First of 3 England games this international break. San Marino tonight, then Albania, I think, is Sunday, and then the following Wednesday or Thursday, it's Poland, isn't it? And then, essentially, after that, it's the Euros. I don't know whether they'll have time to fit in any other England friendlies. Champions League final is on the 29th of May. England's first Euro game is on the 13th of June. Sometimes they do chuck a couple of quick friendlies in before tournaments, but we will see. Basically, what we're saying is this is almost a warm-up friendly for the Euros. It's worked out quite well for England because San Marino, Albania, and then Poland, it gets harder as they go. So, with that being said, it's kind of a friendly-looking England team tonight. But I suspect by the end of the week, we will see what are considered the big names in the England squad. Let me know that you can see me and hear me loudly and clearly. Get your predictions in for this one. Most people suspect a cricket score when San Marino are concerned. Obviously, very small population, no league of any note, no particular players of any note. It's kind of all about England and can anyone put in a standout performance, basically. So I suspect I'll see a lot of 5, 6, 7, 8-0 predictions. And it's kind of a no-win situation for England, isn't it? If you win 3-0, it's a bad result. If you concede a goal, it's the worst thing in the history of football. If you win 9-0, it was San Marino. So we will see how the mood is. Let me know if you're in the chat, and as I say, get your predictions in. Before we go any further, let's do a couple of shout-outs. Give Charlie a shout-out. 30 years of Law Royal. Here's to many more. Charlie is the fan sponsor of our watch-alongs this season. He got involved over on Patreon. You can do the same. Thursday Q&A, Patreon exclusive up today. Quick predictions before every championship round. Classics reviewed. We have a special for you on the next Classics reviewed as well, and more Patreon exclusive content coming very, very soon. You can support a super chat anytime during the broadcast. First super chat in the stream becomes King of the Bin, owns the fake news sin bin. Overly negative comments towards England will be treated as fake news tonight. Nothing brings out football fans' negativity like England does. Put it that way. YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, thumbs up wherever you see that. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, never miss a video. But the most important thing you can do is get in the stream, get talking, get the debate going. Always being cognizant of the fact that it's okay for other people to have a different opinion to you, and disagreeing doesn't make you smarter than everybody else. Having a good debate does. We'll get into the comments in just a second. And then we will have a talk about the team, which I will bring up on the screen right now. So get your thoughts in on the team. And the first big thing is there's no back three. And we expect Southgate will play a back three in the tournament. He'll probably play a back three against Albania, won't he? So he's trying a 4-2-3-1, we imagine, tonight. So let me know. Is that a good idea? A bad idea? Should you stick with what you've been doing? As I say, it's England. He's going to be criticised. If he stays with the same system, we'll be criticised for not trying another system. If he tries another system, he'll be criticised for not staying with the same system. But there's your team. So Nick Pope in goal gets the nod ahead of John Stone and Henderson, the Burnley goalkeeper. Fullbacks, James and Chilwell both play for Chelsea, don't they? We had Reece James in the Championship to spectacular effect at Wigan. He was incredible, wasn't he? Brilliant, brilliant player in the Championship. The centre halves, ex-Barnsley player there, and Connor Cody, of course, promoted from the Championship in 17-18 with Wolves. So that is your back four. James, Cody, Stones, Chilwell with Pope behind. Double pivot, Ward-Prowse of Southampton. Brilliant set play guy, Ward-Prowse. And Phillips, who was in the Championship last season, winning it with Leeds. They're your, I suppose, Ward-Prowse is going to be a shuffler and a passer, and Phillips a deep line playmaker. Again, no real need for insurance for a Declan Rice type character there. Three across the front then. We think Mount will be number 10. He's started the past 6 for England, so Southgate definitely likes him. And of course, with our Championship hat on, Mount in the playoff final with Derby in 18-19. Sterling down the left. Start at QPR if I'm giving my Championship links to everybody. And Lingard, who I think scored a hat-trick or 4 goals or something on loan for Birmingham in the Championship way back when. Lingard was seen a few times in this real sort of return back towards the England setup since going on loan to West Ham. We've seen him in the dearly departed shows. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin up top. So that leaves on the bench Johnston and Henderson. I don't know whether we'll switch out the keepers. It isn't a friendly as such, but we'll see. Trippier, Maguire, Shaw, Dyer, Mings are spare defenders, and Maguire, Trippier has been his guy as well at right wing back for major tournaments, Southgate, hasn't he? Rice, Bellingham, a couple of central midfielders on there. Bean's there, sort of the only two. You'd expect to see one or both of them before the match is out. Foden, Watkins and Kane. It would not make a lot of sense to bring Watkins, we thought it was going to be Watkins or Bamford, to bring one of them into the squad, not give them any minutes against San Marino, for goodness sake. And Harry Kane, I guess, break glass in case of emergency. I doubt we'll see him at all tonight. Surely he's rested for Albania and then most importantly, or most difficultly, Poland. Here is your San Marino team, and I will hold my hands up. I'm not going to BS you guys. I haven't got a clue who any of these players are. But I will tell you, in goal, Benedetti, the back four, Battistini, Brolly, Rossi and Grandoni. A double pivot of Lunadai and Golinuzzi. Across the front there, 3 off the front, Hirsch, Berardi, Palazzi and Nani up top. So, I don't know, Nani, Rossi, Berardi, familiar names to us, I guess, in some way, shape or form. And as I mentioned, this is England's World Cup qualifying group. Nobody has played any games yet, so England will be wanting to get 3 points, a bit of goal difference, and move on to the Albania and Poland games. We always get Poland, don't we? So that's the one there. Obviously, Andorra and San Marino in your group is desirable. Shall we go to some comments? Let's have a look here in the chat. Say hello to some people. We've got a couple of super chats I'll go to first. Joseph, am I king of the bean? Yes, you are, sir. Thank you very much, Joseph. We haven't been live since Monday, have we? It's a rarity this season. David, Borough fan. Come on, England, 10-0 to the Three Lions. We'll win the World Cup, the Euros and everything also. Keep up the good work, Ben. All the best. Thank you, David. Very, very, very kind. Thank you for your super chats. Let's say hello to Caden, Liam, James, Iain. There's the first big prediction there. 8-0. Anyone else missing the Championship? Of course. Finally in neutral for a game. There you go, Annie. Welcome. Luke, Ollie Watkins hat-trick from the bench. It's not beyond the realms of possibility against San Marino, is it? Good evening, Ben. Enjoy your content. Thank you very much. Chris, Owen, Norwich 2000. If we lose, I'll give you £200. I'll pass on that. I don't want us losing to San Marino. The Millers resting up. Hell, they'll need it. Yeah, we can talk Championship at half-time, actually. I'm sure we will get into it during the game. I can imagine this is going to be a massive low block defence by San Marino, and England with 85% possession. So Wolfit 7-8-0, 8 or 9-0, 5-0, 5-0. The under-21s would lose to these though. Oh, yeah, the under-21s lost early, didn't they? San Marino are not very good. No, 2-0. They'll be right if it's 2-0, weren't they? England under-21 lost earlier. Mind-boggling. As long as Calvert-Lewin doesn't get injured, that'll do me. Calvert-Lewin starting up top tonight. 7-0, 8-0, 6-0, 5-0, 4-0. It's going down one by one, isn't it? Hey, Ben, you make amazing content. Your last video on the side's going down was amazing. Personally, I would have included Preston, but still amazing. Thank you very, very much. I think that's a compliment sandwich, isn't it? Or an SHIT sandwich in there, but thank you. I think you mean well. Thank you very, very much. QPR forever welcome. No, reasonable opinion. No one gets put in the bin. But let's not be too negative about England tonight. Get that pot of tea ready for a 7-0 win, says Amanda. Welcome, Nat. Charlie wants that 3-4-3 back. Probably see it against Albania, won't we? Owen, welcome along from the US of A. Let us know where you are, Owen. Also in the chat, let us know if the team you support has a player playing. We're talking Burnley, Chelsea, Wolves, Man City, Southampton, Leeds, West Ham and Everton represented in the first 11 tonight. Watch out for their passing game with rotation. I'm looking for 8 men behind the ball. I'm not sure on San Marino players. They did have a forward many years ago, Bonanini or something like that, who was quite good. But otherwise, no. I'm old enough to remember San Marino scoring after about 10 seconds against England. Stuart Pearce, dodgy back pass. I think England won 6-1 or something after that, but there you go. Come on, Watkins, says David. Plenty of England EFL links tonight. As ever, minutes silence here for Glenn Roeder and Frank Worthington. As ever, I will keep on broadcasting to that. Colin Bell, goodness me. Lots of ex-England sort of links here. I'll always keep broadcasting, obviously pay my respects to all of those now no longer with us. Stephen, you've tempted it there. At least this won't be 0-0. We hope not. Jamal Lowe scored on his Jamaica debut. Lovely stuff. There we go. Right, let's just bang through this team one more time. So it's a minute's applause for those guys. There you go. Pope in goal of Burnley, James and Chilwell, the Chelsea fullbacks, Stones and Cody, the centre-backs, Ward-Prowse and Calvin Phillips, a double pivot, Sterling, Mount, Lingard, 3 off the front. Calvert-Lewin is the striker. On the bench for the 3 Lions, Johnston, Henderson, Trippier, Maguire, Shaw, Dyer, Mings, Rice, Bellingham, Foden, Watkins, Kane. That's got to be Kane. There we go. Lots of amazing former players lost, absolutely. And as I tweeted the other day, Iain, I'm told on good authority by most Ipswich fans, the greatest goal ever scored against Ipswich was by Frank Worthington for Bolton. Kick-ups, flicks it over his head, turns the whole defence, mugs Terry Butcher off and volleys it in the corner. Brilliant stuff. Make sure you've thumbs up, like the video. We're over 14,800 subscribers now. We're closing in on that 15,000 mark. And I'm going to move this here so I can very quickly try and learn the names of some San Marino players as we go. All the players are taking the knee. And we are about to kick off England versus San Marino. I am on ITV on a satellite feed, so I'll do a time sync if you want to completely sync up with me, we will do so a couple of minutes in. And the first thing San Marino do is play it into Rossi at the back, who shanks it up the line and immediately turn possession over to the Three Lions. And let's count it up now, as we suspect high 70s in the possession, probably as this game sort of ticks over the first 15 minutes or so. Cody to Stones. Slow tempo. San Marino. Well, they're leaving 2 up, but it's going to be, is it 2 banks of 4 behind? I suspect it is. And here beginneth the low block. Phillips to Chilwell. Very, very pedestrian pace so far in the first minute. Cody to Stones. Ward-Prowse just pinging it around the back 4. Stones takes his eye off the ball there, and not a lot happening. Here's Reece James, gets over the halfway line. Outside it goes to Lingard. And England all just getting a touch now. Get comfortable, the England players. Mount comes short to Chilwell. Just about getting the ball in the net early on in this type of game, isn't it? Mount plays it into the front and it's cleared. Here's Ward-Prowse. Hustle and a bustle from the San Marino midfield, which is literally 5 metres ahead of their back 4. And Mount comes in short again. Sterling, wearing the captain's armband. Sterling dribbles away from 2. Good ball by Sterling. Chilwell, high up on the left-hand side. Chilwell back to Mount. Didn't fancy crossing it then, Chilwell. And in it goes to Phillips. Oh, not through. Sterling chasing in behind, and good goalkeeping by Benedetti. And San Marino touched the ball. A rarity so far. No VAR tonight. I don't know, actually. Is there? England's away shirt should be red. Well, they've got to sell some kits, haven't they? Whoever makes them. Who makes the England kit? Nike, as I see the big swoosh on there. Why are we not in white? Well, you know exactly why, but there we go. Money to be made. They'll be in white all summer, won't they? San Marino have the ball in the England half. Not for long. Turned over. Chilwell knocks it forward. Calvert-Lewin chases, given away. Calvert-Lewin into the box now. He's worked by Palazzi. Out it goes to Reece James. Here's Phillips, James. And they've got their defensive shape right so far, San Marino. It is literally just an attack against defence. Sort of training session type setup. I did say 2 banks of 4. That was wrong. It's a flat back 5 with 3 holding midfielders in front, and then the 2 sort of forwardish players, Nani and Berardi, sort of the first line of defence, basically. Here comes Lingard. Lingard crosses. Good block by Rossi, and out it goes. I've put £100 on Juan Marino scoring. What odds did you get? Moore, Pinnock, Bell, Mariappa, Hector Palmer, Gray, all played for Jamaica earlier. Nice. Did they win? Lots of championship players in there. Ball up the line for Chilwell. I think it's come off a San Marino player. England take the throw. Mount to Phillips. Mount steps over it. Chilwell back to Mount. He goes past his man easily there. Mount, poor cross to the back post. Gone all the way over to James. Ward-Prowse. Back to James, who is offside. Somewhat foolishly, Mount flew past Battistini there, heading into the box. It's just about getting the final ball right, isn't it? They're going to have plenty of possession. They're going to have plenty of territory. It's going to be just a case of lots of men in the way, not particularly subtly trying to stop them. But nonetheless, it is a challenge to get through. And San Marino have gone 4 minutes and 47 seconds. And they will be overjoyed with the 0-0 and the point they have thus far. We won't go to the live league table. Here's Chilwell. Takes it over halfway. Phillips. Ward-Prowse. James on the right wing. Lingard ahead of him. Lingard misses his touch, but he's on it again. Lingard back to James. James to Cody, to Chilwell, to Sterling. On the left wing now. Chilwell again and Mount. Sterling, and it's given away, or Mount does well to win it back, actually throws himself into that one. Chilwell, Ward-Prowse, Lingard. Stones up from the back. Good ball. James, low cross. Oh, should have been 1-0. Calvert-Lewin on the near post. I think he took it away from Raheem Sterling. They'd done exactly the right thing there. England, they built the play up. It's a good ball by Stones. He was the extra man. Across the box. What a miss. Wow. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has completely air-kicked it with his right foot. And not only has he done that, he's then cleared it away from Raheem Sterling, who's knocking that into the empty net. So England should be 1-0 up. Massive chance for Calvert-Lewin there. Just cut to Harry Kane in the crowd, who seemed to have been giggling. How did they miss kind of moment there for Calvert-Lewin. It should be 1-0 to England, but it bodes well that if they do bring Stones up in past the midfielders, that extra man overload should be enough to force chances. Should have done better there. Well, it was well played initially, David, but Calvert-Lewin has to score that. That might be a more fun bet, Tom, mightn't it? San Marino to get a shot, or a shot on target even? I don't know. Here's Mount down the left. Chilwell, bit of time. Chilwell into Phillips. Phillips with the switch of play. Not a good ball. Headed away by Palazzi, the wing-back. That system we had from Sofa School was wrong at the start of the game, wasn't it? It said a 4-2-3-1. It's clearly a big flat back five, 3 in front and then 2 forwards. Mount heads on, looking for Sterling. Clever idea. Cleared away by Battistini down the right-hand side. England have it yet again. And the possession ticks on. Here's Lingard down the right. Lingard crosses that in. Sterling. And another big chance for England. Sterling in between the width of the post there. He just gets the run on Battistini. He's got to score that. I can't believe the finishing so far. England should be 2-0 up in this one. Sterling, we've seen him bury those, and his technique's all askew there. His arms are all over the place. He just needs to nod that down into the corner, and it's 1-0. Well, it should be 2-0. But England are opening San Marino up first with Calvert-Lewin and second with Sterling twice in this first 10 minutes. Nice and easy. Does it. Here comes Lingard. Lingard, Mount. Mount crosses from the byline and they're in each other's way again. This time Sterling takes it off Calvert-Lewin. Bit of a procession. They're smiling, but they need to stick these goals in. 2 very clear chances. Actually, another really good chance there is hung up by Mount, and Calvert-Lewin has it taken off his head by Sterling. So they've now taken a chance against each other or off each other, plus that other chance for Sterling. But yeah, England could have scored any of those 3 chances. So far, Germany 2 up against Iceland, says Liam. What a ball. Shame it was Sterling at the far post. Yeah, I mean, you'd have preferred it to be Calvert-Lewin, wouldn't you? But still, we've seen him score plenty of headers, haven't we, Sterling? Here comes Chilwell down the left. And here, we'll give you a time sync for 10 minutes in about 15 seconds, okay? Jay says 5-0. At least they're getting these misses out. I said, we hope so, Stuart. We hope. Right, time sync at 10 minutes is now coming up. So we're going to be at 10 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Sync. either pause me or pause your feed and get everything lined up. Mason Mount has obviously been told, look, don't stay in the 10 position around, 3 centre-backs and 3 centre midfielders just in front. Just come short and find the ball, find the space. So San Marino try the ping it goal kick out to your fullback there and just hit it straight out of play. And here is Chilwell. Interested to see how Poland do tonight. Could be a real threat. Let me just have a look and see what else is going on in the group. As Sterling gets towards the edge of the box, cleared by San Marino. Poland are actually behind to Hungary so far. Lingard has a go there, flies wide of the post. That take a deflection? No, it didn't. Good save, actually. Pushed around the post there. England getting one on target. There you go. So corner to England. Sign that sat. Barry Fry would sign him on the basis of that save for Birmingham back in the day, or Peterborough. Right, corner for England. Ward-Prowse, who's a real great set play taker. No Kane, obviously, in the team. In it goes low. Mount with the shot. The Anderton-Sheringham corner attempted there. Helik in the Poland team, is he, James? We might well see him playing against England then, the Barnsley centre half, who's always good for a goal, isn't he? Imagine he scores past England. That game's next Thursday or next Wednesday. I can't remember the date. Corner in from Ward-Prowse. Stones was looking for it. Headed out. Here's Phillips on the edge of the box. Phillips to Mount. Mount, lovely ball in with the right foot. Oh, my God. I hope that was offside because Stones has put it over the bar. And I don't think it was offside. So it literally could have been 4-0 so far in this first 12 minutes. No, he's onside. They're all over the place, San Marino. And again, I'm a big fan of Raheem Sterling. He's in the way again there of his Manchester City teammate. Stones puts it over the top. How England are not at least 2-0 up in this first 12 minutes is beyond me. Calvert-Lewin missed his kick with the goal gaping. Sterling headed an easy one wide. Then Sterling took it off Calvert-Lewin's head. And now John Stones up for a set play. Skies one over the bar. It's almost like too many people in there at the moment for England. They just need to get one in the net and hope that calms everything down up front. But really poor finishing so far from England. Here's Sterling to Mount. Good ball, Chilwell low. And finally, England take the lead. And James Ward-Prowse shows them how to do it with the left foot. A bit of composure there in England. And you think I'm winding up. It could be 5-0, honestly, 13 minutes into this one. England completely dominant. Ward-Prowse, an extra runner from central midfield there. Keep your eye on him. He's completely unmarked. Comes from deep. It's really good ball by Chilwell, actually. Actually, that's a really good goal. Mount plays in Chilwell on the underlap. Okay, defender loses him. It's San Marino. The deep runner, who then they're all looking at Calvert-Lewin. It goes back. And he just steers it in the corner with his left foot. It's 1-0 to England. And with no word of exaggeration or hyperbole, it could be 5-0. Italy 1, Northern Ireland 0, says Sky Sports. Ward-Prowse is the goal scorer. 1-0 to England. Get your thoughts in on that one. Ward-Prowse underrated as a player. Yeah, great set play guy as well, isn't he? 1-0 Hungary versus Poland. Yeah. The table looks good at the moment, Tom, doesn't it? Forgot what celebrating a goal seems like, says Ben. You must get me down to Wickham, Ben. We want 10, yeah, indeed. finish. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Hopefully calm them down now. Well, he's shown the Stuart. He's shown the attackers how to do it, hasn't he? But yeah, some pretty embarrassing finishing so far from England. Here's Chilwell, who did well for the assist for the goal. Phillips. Poor ball by Phillips, gives it away. And San Marino have strung a pass together and have won a free kick. So I'd imagine San Marino are going to get their team right up the pitch now and get this as far away from the goal as possible. I don't know if James Ward-Prowse has scored for England before. Someone will tell me in the chat. Roy Keane to Celtic is gathering momentum. Unbelievable. Big club like that. Deary me. Oh, well. Could be the rebirth of Roy Keane as a manager. Don't see it myself. The San Marino free kick all the way through to Pope, who gets probably his first touch for the next half an hour. Here's Chilwell down the left. Chilwell inside to Mount. Mount to Ward-Prowse, the goal scorer, to James. James inside to Stones. And I was going to say Stones, who should have scored. We can also say that for Sterling and Calvert-Lewin so far. Here is Sterling down the left. Sterling inside to Ward-Prowse. Pope might as well order a takeaway. Quite. I'd recommend Favourite Chicken, who are currently sponsoring the Blue Monday podcast. At the moment, Nick Pope could get 20% off by entering the promo code BM20 at checkout. There we go. Little plug for my Blue Monday podcast there. Oh, nice leave there by Mount, squared by Sterling. Calvert-Lewin's backing into the defender. I think he thinks that somebody's going to be running in behind, but there was no one behind him. Would have been better off actually playing the ball, not the man there. How low is San Marino? Is this like Man City playing a National League side or low? It basically, yeah. That's probably a fair comparison. Stones is 4-1 to get a goal. Should have one already, shouldn't he? Still surprised me Ward-Prowse hasn't ended up leaving Southampton yet. How old is he? Good player. Here is Bernadetti. Excuse me, Battistini. Bernadetti's the keeper. Forgive me with my poor knowledge of San Marino professional footballer. Chilwell, greater than Shaw, says Thierry Henry. Who was greater than anybody, wasn't he? Thierry Henry, what a player. Iain agrees on Ward-Prowse. I suppose these players playing today... Oh, he's only 26, is he? Seems like he's been around for ages, Ward-Prowse, hasn't he? Yeah, ripe old age to go and play for one of the top six. I know that happens to a lot of Southampton's players, doesn't it? Chilwell, Sterling pulls out left. Goes past Battistini into the box. Great play by Sterling. Oh, brilliant feet. Oh, he's greedy at the end there, Sterling. He did so well. Sort of dribbled it right along the touchline. Lovely bit of skill, but then he's got to square it, hasn't he? I think he's trying to score a giftable goal there. Sterling really has no angle to aim at all there. He's got Calvert-Lewin in the middle. He's got a pull back on as well. Well, I agree. There you go. 26, 26, 26. Evening, Ben. Thought we might get 10 tonight. Could have already had 5 of them, couldn't we, Marco? Which manager do I prefer, Roy Keane or Steven Gerrard? If you ask any Ipswich fan about Roy Keane, they're not going to say nice things, so I'll say Steven Gerrard. Here is Berardi with the ball for San Marino. Some possession here. He's trying to take on John Stones. Clipped into the front. Phillips, cool and calm, chests it down and gets rid down the line. I think we can call that an attacking phase of play by San Marino. Ball in the box, I guess, wasn't it? You got a couple of players in the Italian 3rd division. There you go. San Marino throwing. Hey, this is bumping up their possession numbers here. Could have got a corner if that had gone out, but it's dribbled through to Pope. And everyone get comfortable for another 5 minutes of England possession now. Here's Stones to Phillips. Phillips to Chilwell. Just coming up 20 minutes in this one. England 1, San Marino 0. England should be 3-4, 5-0 up already in this one. Haven't had their shooting boots on yet. Lingard, Ward-Prowse, goal scorer, with his left foot, no less. James, Stones just turns back. He's going to have to go in to Cody, who, like Nick Pope, could also pull up a chair at the back. Sterling comes in off the left. Sterling to Ward-Prowse. James is open. James now, San Marino, many behind the ball. Lovely cross by James, and Calvert-Lewin heads in for 2-0. England go 2-0 up after 20 minutes. Nice patient build up there. They just gave Reece James a ton of time on the right-hand side. And even if your players are back in position, with someone like Calvert-Lewin, if you give him reasonable service into that 6-yard box area from where James is able to, there's a lovely cross. Calvert-Lewin just bullets the header in from about 6 yards. Keeper thinks about coming. It's good quality from Calvert-Lewin, who should have scored earlier. Both players have their arms on each other. Calvert-Lewin too strong for him. Good centre-forward play, and England are 2-0 up. Ward-Prowse and Calvert-Lewin, the goal scorers. 20 minutes gone. I think teams like San Marino, Gibraltar should have their own group. Yeah, maybe. They'd probably get more out of that, wouldn't they? Actually get to score some goals and win some games. I did not see England's under-21s. People have said it wasn't very, very good, but don't know if... No, I'm not listening to the commentary, but yeah, I can understand. May as well put Warnock in goal. Yeah, we've heard about Mr. Hellick, haven't we? Nice. Here is Chilwell to Sterling. Sterling into the box. Plays it back to Chilwell. Nice little ball inside to Mount. Mount to Lingard. Lingard shoots, deflected. Ooh, thought that was going to go through to Calvert-Lewin. And San Marino break there. And I thought Berardi had been fouled there. Referee didn't seem to think so, but the linesman flagged. Alex, yes, I'm aware of this. I'd rather not talk about it, but I'll happily talk on DM about such things, all very unsightly. The accountant got bullied by Calvert-Lewin. Yes, he did. Here's Sterling down the left. Chilwell. Phillips. Phillips to Chilwell again, who's quite narrow this time. Oh, Chilwell, great strike. I was going to kind of exasperatedly say, what's he shooting from there for? He's flying in the top corner. Good save by Benedetti. Second good save by him tonight. He's going to get a fair bit of practice. That is going right in the top corner. Let's have a look at this from behind. Keeps his eye on it, Benedetti. It's a great save. What a save. That's going right in the top corner. It's a great shot, wasn't it? What a strike. Indeed. Great effort by Chilwell. Fooled me. I would have been the one on the pitch saying, give it short. Here's Ward-Prowse with the corner, headed out as far as Calvin Phillips. Phillips gets it back. It's in to Chilwell. Chilwell, really poor pass there out to Stones. I think Palazzi sort of fell over as he tried to put that out. Thierry Henry did say Chilwell was greater than Shaw. Poor old Shaw. He's not even here to defend himself in this game, is he? Chilwell's having a good game so far. Here is Lingard, who's popped up on the left wing. Lingard to Phillips. Phillips clips it in. Calvert-Lewin, looping header just wide. Are they giving a foul against him? That would have been a great goal, that Calvert-Lewin, sort of facing completely the wrong direction there. And he tries to guide the header. No foul at all, actually. Good effort by Calvert-Lewin. That way more difficult than the chance he missed about 5 minutes in. And out it goes. Sign him up. Someone signed the keeper, hey? Don't think the under-21s are a great squad this year, but of course should do better than today. I once shared, speaking of AD Boothroyd, I once shared a sauna, or rather I was in the sauna at the same time in the hotel that Watford were staying in Ipswich at the same time as AD Boothroyd was there. He's a bit quiet. I didn't talk to him, but that anecdote could have gone south quickly. I love how frustrated the San Marino manager is getting. What does he expect? He wants a clean sheet. He wants 0-0 is what the San Marino boss wants. Here's Phillips. Cody. Phillips. Entire England team in the opposition half here. James inside to Mount. Mount in a bit of space. He hits the shot. Great effort again. Saved with the feet this time by Benedetti. Opened up for Mount there. Decent strike. Probably too close to him, but good power. Oh, brilliant pass by Mount. Sterling, he drags it wide. Mason Mount, really good there. Really clever early ball through. Lovely, yeah, outside of the right foot to Sterling. And Sterling must have had about 5 shots in this game already. Yeah, he didn't stay long in the sauna, Bothroyd. I think they beat Ipswich as well the next day or whenever they played them. But 85 on the possession, is it? Hey, we predicted high 70s. Mount. Sterling fizzed into him. Sterling to Phillips to Chilwell. Comes in off the left. One of a few England players who played quite well. Chilwell and Mount both looking good in this game. Stones to Ward-Prowse, the goal scorer. Lingard. I mean, they're all getting so much ball here. Here's Ward-Prowse. Lingard. Any criticism of England is the finishing so far, but they're 2-0 up, aren't they? They're doing their job. Mount, Chilwell across the box, cleared out. Nobody there. Sterling is just had a little feel of his heel. Hopefully he's okay. Given away by San Marino there. Here's Ward-Prowse driving forward. Don't commit many tactical fouls, San Marino. Just keep running and kind of not putting actually that many tackles in, do they? Here's Lingard, James, Lingard, and the give and go doesn't work, and that is out for a goal kick, which Benedetti, the keeper, who's played very well actually so far, could have had 5 past him, and he's made 2 decent saves, especially that one from Chilwell. Opinions on Marco van Basten wanting the offside rule scrapped. It'd be fun, wouldn't it? Obviously, full respect to Marco van Basten. What a player he was. I don't know, a bit radical, isn't it? I think there's a few more tweaks that could be made in between that, but we'll see. Van Basten did all right with the offside rule in place, didn't he? Thing with Sterling, he'll miss these chances and then get 3. Absolutely, wouldn't he? Adults versus schoolboys. Does have a bit of that, doesn't it? Ward-Prowse. Stones. Lingard. Stones. Lingard. It's good to have the option of Calvert-Lewin, though, because they can just ping it into the big guy if San Marino get ridiculously deep. Lingard pokes it in, headed clear, recycled. The back 4 of England are slowly moving into attacking midfield positions. I'd love to see the heat maps for Chilwell, particularly. Here's Sterling comes in, and Sterling tries to curl it, right-footed. Hits the roof of the net. Raheem Sterling must have had 6 shots now in this game. Incredible. Doesn't miss by much, just clips the roof of the net and hits the kind of stanchion in the back corner of the goal. Oh, horrible giveaway from San Marino. Mount, Sterling. Sterling beats his man, and it is 3-0. And when you're San Marino, you don't want to concede a goal from trying to play out from the back and giving the ball away. Oh, dear. Clear your lines, boys. You're playing against England. It's 3-0 now. What are they doing? It's dropped into Brolly. It just gives it away. It's horrible. Mount to Sterling. Sterling then turns inside Brolly and sticks it in with his right foot. Probably Sterling, like I said, his 7th shot of the game. I think it has a bit of deflection on the way. Yeah, a little deflection on the way just to make it even worse for San Marino. And it's a 3-0 to England. And yeah, we're having this debate about trying to play football when or trying to play out from the back, particularly when you can't do it. Don't do it, for goodness sake. My team, Ipswich, tried to do that for a while under a couple of managers, and the manager couldn't coach it and the players couldn't do it. There's no shame in simplifying your game if you can't do it. And San Marino just crazy there. And Sterling puts England 3-0 up. Ward-Prowse with the opener, Calvert-Lewin with the second, Sterling with the third. And England are 3-0 up, 31 gone. They'll be hoping to get to 4-0 at least before half-time. And then possibly Southgate, if he was 4-0 at half-time, maybe he can take Sterling or Mount out because they're likely to play in both of the other games, aren't they? And get some new players in at half-time. Here's Chilwell down the left. Mount crosses in. Lovely ball. Calvert-Lewin, he's put it over the top. Woof. It's flicked on and Calvert-Lewin hits it on the volley. Mason Mount, frankly, is playing like someone who knows he's only playing for 45 minutes here. That would have been a hell of a goal, actually. Lingard flicks it on. Really interesting technique by Calvert-Lewin. But when you see the shot from inside the goal, again, he's inside the posts, inside the 6-yard box. So I don't know if Infogol are doing the XG on this one. I'll have a look while we're on. But England are going to be putting up massive numbers in this one. Let's see. No, for some reason we don't have it on Infogol. What a shame. Although SofaScore has given it as 16 shots to England so far, 4 big chances and 3 big chances missed. Remember, on a big chance on SofaScore is within close range without pressure on the shooter. So 4 of those and 3 of them missed. Unbelievable. I wonder if Sterling will actually pass to someone now. It's a good way of getting your numbers up, this competitive game, isn't it? I'm sure Harry Kane will be sitting there thinking this has got hat-trick written all over it, hasn't it? Is there a single San Marino player that has played more games than goals he's conceded while playing? Well, it'd be quite interesting to see actually generally good footballers there with those numbers. Oh, driven across the box by Lingard and Calvert-Lewin, who will be thinking he should have had a hat-trick in this half. Can't quite get on the end of that. The Teachers v Boys rugby match. I remember the Teachers v Boys football match at school. That was great. Obviously, the sort of foot advantage in height that all the teachers had. Are these chances going to come back and haunt England? I suspect not. 4 outfield players to go on, make a clean sweep of attacking returns. Lingard, Cody Phillips and Stones do something. Yeah, let me know what subs you'd put on in the second half. Like I said before the game, it makes sense for Watkins to get a go, wouldn't it? Being he's got his call up. Sam Johnston as well. May as well use them while they're there. Here comes San Marino. Can they get the ball in the box? Yes, they can. and helped on the volley there by Hirsch. But now here come England on the counter. Chilwell coming down the left. Nice ball inside. Sterling, and Chilwell has absolutely toasted the fullback. Chilwell, Lingard. Oh, my God. It's missed. Oh, dear. Well, Chilwell's had an excellent half. Let's just say that. Poor Battistini, the right back, just couldn't get near Ben Chilwell there. Then clipped in. It's a really bad miss by Lingard. Just scuffs it into the ground. Actually hits Calvert-Lewin on the way through as well. Just appalling finishing by England in this game. With no word of exaggeration, it should be like 8-0 at the moment. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. The entire population of San Marino would fit inside Wembley almost 3 times over. If we could triple their population, would there be any better players? Poor guys here. We should take a player off for every goal we go in front. If they then score one back, okay, yeah. You bring one back on. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Give Foden a good ready. Yeah, well, I love watching Foden, so that wouldn't be fun. Zlatan is playing for Sweden. How old is Zlatan now? About my age, isn't he, Zlatan? For goodness sakes. Palazzi into the front and Berardi back to Palazzi. Oh, back heel there. Reece James tracks the run. And it's a corner. San Marino, have they won the corner? I think they have. Yes, they have. Must have come off Reece James. Let's have a look here. Yeah, good call by the ref. Reece James trying to S-house his way out of that one. Let's see if San Marino can find the head of one of these players who's come up for this one. Nani is up there, the number 19. Brolly, the centre-back, is floated into the back post. Phillips wins the header against Palazzi. And here's Lingard. Phillips clears up the left flank and booted clear by Battistini. And, well, there you go. A corner is an event for San Marino. Oh, my days, they have a corner. Well, they didn't win the header from the corner. Never mind. James tries to play it into Sterling. Cleared out by Rossi. Back, switched the play there onto the left for Ward-Prowse. Here's Chilwell. Chilwell to Ward-Prowse again. Oh, nice ball opened up for Lingard. Blocked the first time. Lingard brings it back down. Good block again by Rossi. They're trying to play their way out again and they've surrendered possession. Here's Mount. Mount plays it through. Lovely ball by Ward-Prowse and he can't quite get Jesse Lingard in. England knocking on the door. Somebody ringing a bell. But couldn't get a clear sight of goal there. Brolly just sticks it out of play. Quick corner from Ward-Prowse. Lingard drives it in. He's looking for Chilwell. Ward-Prowse back to Phillips. Phillips, who's been trained by Marcelo Bielsa never to shoot. You're a playmaker, boy. Here he is again. Ward-Prowse to Lingard. Chilwell, Lingard. Just slowed down a bit. No movement, actually, ahead of the ball here for England. They've gone out to Reece James again on the right. And it's worked back into John Stones. Chilwell, who's probably been best player for England, hasn't he, in this half? Although it's a fun game playing left fullback with tons of space in front of you. Mount to Sterling. Sterling tries to fizz it through. Oh, good diving header there by Rossi. And Palazzi clears up the line. Held up by Nani. Nice turn there. Beats John Stones and draws the foul. Oh, no, he doesn't. The ref gives it one of those. Get up. Can't San Marino pick up some Italian castle? You need to work on their admin, don't they, San Marino? Like Jack Charlton and his Republic of Ireland squad. And all of those Turkish and Polish players that played for Germany in recent times as well. Need to pick up some Italians, don't they? 3 goals, all those misses, mad. Yeah, you're not exaggerating, Amanda. Genuinely could be 8-0 before half-time here. 40 minutes gone. England 3-0 up. Throwing to San Marino, which Grandoni is going to take down the left-hand side. Nanny holds it up and wins another throw-in. Unbelievable. And I think it's going to go long down the line. Looking for Nanny again. He flicks it on. He wins the header. And they've won a third header. San Marino have had possession of the ball for about 45 seconds now. Unbelievable scenes here at Wembley. Good spell of pressure from San Marino. Damn right. It's to Nanny on the edge of the box again. And he's drawn a foul. In a dangerous position there. Reece James knocks over the San Marino number 19, who had a little purple patch there. Looked a bit of a handful for the last minute, didn't he? It's a free kick for San Marino. They don't appear to be trying to put anybody forward for it, though. Rossi, the centre-half, has come forward now. And it looks like it's going to go to the back post unless Brolly, the centre-half, is going to smash this at goal. If he puts this in the top corner, absolute scenes. Here he comes. He puts it straight into the wall. It was only a 2-man wall as well. Dreadful free kick. Played back into the front, though. They've got 4 up here, San Marino, and they couldn't win the header, and now they're in trouble. Here come England. It's 4 on 3. Sterling into the box. Sterling turns inside. Lingard's going to score. Oh, what a save! What a save again by Benedetti, the keeper. England can't believe they missed that. Well, can actually in this game. Chilwell's got it again. Lingard down the left. Lingard inside toward Prowse. Out it goes to James. Already got an assist in this one. Set up Calvert-Lewin's goal. Great save, by the way, again there by Benedetti, his third good save. Here's Lingard. Lingard into Mount to Calvert-Lewin. Tries to play it first time around the corner for Ward-Prowse. Couldn't find him. Sterling, good feet there. Sterling to the end of the box. Sterling, brilliant. Oh, and then he drives it over. I want to see a replay of that save. Great save there. They're showing Sterling's tricky feet there and a poor finish in the end. Here's the save from Lingard. Going right in the corner. Great save. Gets down well to his right. I think he telegraphed it. He knew where it was going. So much time for Lingard. But he's had a great half, Benedetti, hasn't he? 3 really good saves by the San Marino keeper. That was England's 7th attempt on target. Sign this keeper up. He's playing well, isn't he? This is the international equivalent of Ipswich versus Avenir Beggan. I remember it well. Where were they from, John? Luxembourg? Deary me. Someone signed that San Marino keeper. San Marino are phoning it in. They're saving themselves for the grudge match against the Vatican City. Yes, indeed. Oh, here comes Calvert-Lewin into the box. Back heel looking for Lingard. Good defending by Battistini, the right back. Every time you say Nanny, remember the one that played for Man United. It's a good player, Nanny, who played for Man United, wasn't he? Very good player. Did he win the Euros with Portugal, Nanny? I think he did. Did he win a Champions League with Man United as well? Someone look up Nanny's honours. I bet he's won absolutely shed loads of medals, that guy, hasn't he? He was there at the right time, wasn't he? This keeper could be this decade's Poborski. You get the big move. How old is the San Marino keeper? Is he worth signing up? Phillips. Helped on to James to Mount. And that is half-time. It's England 3, San Marino 0. Ward-Prowse got the opener. Stroked in with his left foot. Then Calvert-Lewin headed in Reece James. Cross from the right wing. Raheem Sterling made it a 3-0. And after San Marino tried to play out and gave the ball away, and Sterling capitalised. And you'll think I'm exaggerating for YouTube-y type effect, but I'm just not. It should genuinely be 8-0 to England. They've missed some absolute sitters in that half. Incredible amount of chances. Let's have a look at the numbers. As you can imagine, absolutely eye-watering. God, look at that. 83% possession, 22 shots. Now, remember, if we see a 90-minute game that has, I don't know, anything close to 20 shots, we think someone's taken a battering. 7 on target is high, 11 off target, 4 blocked, 4 corners to 1, 7 big, oh my God, 7 big chances. Normally, we think 2 to 3 big chances in a game and you've attacked fairly well and, you know, created enough to win the game, and they've created 7, 16 shots inside the box. Absolutely incredible stuff. Right. We'll bring up the live league table. Why the hell not? Get your questions in. We'll do some Q&A. There is some good news. Look at that. Poland are losing. Poland are losing to Hungary. And we suspected Poland would be England's chief rivals in this World Cup group, but they're losing. Let's do some Q&A. Barnsley need to buy Nanny to look after their score. Very nice. Sterling is the definition of 99 dribbling, 0 shooting. Maybe a bit more than 0, but yes, I know what you mean. I know I'm biased, but Paddy would have the match ball by now. Someone should have the match ball already, shouldn't they? Championship chat. 4 games in 9 days. Are they scheduled now, Iain? I wonder if the Rotherham schedule is up here in SofaScore, all ready for us to look at. Let's see if they've got it updated here. This will be very entertaining if they haven't. So there's the next 2, Millwall. So we're looking for 12 games to be on here. No, they haven't updated it yet. You got the dates, Iain, and we can discuss that. Any questions? Any questions? God, Roy Keane halftime analysis. Oh dear, he's just going to go into caricature mode and beat up on a lot of part-time footballers who didn't train every hour, every day of the week. Mr. E, better than our usual performances against this level. Just the finishing let us down. Right, Iain says he's DM'd me the Rotherham fixtures. Oh, actually, I might be able to get that up on my screen then. Let's have a looky in here. There we go. New dates agreed for Coventry and Birmingham fixtures. Oof. Let's bring that up on the split screen. So this has been announced today for Rotherham. I'm just going to remove your comment from there, Mr. E. Remove my banner as well. So there's your fun Rotherham week. We talked about this for a while, didn't we? I thought they'd be more friendly than they have. I thought they'd go Friday to Monday for them and sort of go Friday, Monday, Thursday, Monday or something. But Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, that's the incredible one, isn't it? The Tuesday to Thursday turnaround. At least they're both home games. So look at that. Rotherham are going to play Huddersfield away on the Saturday. and then a fairly normal turnover. But remember, they're playing QPR on Tuesday and then Coventry on the Thursday. Remember, the Coventry game is massive. I wonder whether they'll throw the towel in on the QPR game and just play reserves and give their players a fresh run at the Coventry game. It'd be very interesting to see how they do that. And then look at that, Birmingham as well. What a week that is going to be down in the Championship. Incredible stuff. Get your thoughts in on that. Any more questions as we go through half-time? England 3, San Marino 0. I'm sure I can see Roy Keane on my screen. I'm sure he's doing his comedy act here and burying all the San Marino players, but, you know, boo, hiss, cheer, whatever. What else are you guys saying in the chat here? Should be double the 3-0. Oh, God. And some. It's hard to sit here and say they should be 8-0 up at half-time and not feel like you're sounding silly. But I think I'm going to be able to see some of the chances again now. I don't even know whether they'll have time to show them all between now and half-time. I think they might just be showing the goals. Good bit of quality for Ward-Prowse. Bring on Johnston, Watkins and Bellingham. Makes some sense to do it, wouldn't it? Helik on a yellow card, the Barnsley player in the Poland game. Oh, he's only 24, the San Marino keeper. Interesting indeed. And Poland, they've got Lewandowski playing for them as well. Interesting. 4 games in 9 days for Rotherham. We knew it was coming, didn't we? We knew it was coming. This is when you see it on paper. Looks like a football manager schedule. Yes, it does. At least 3 are at home. Oh, God, they'd be done for if they was travelling. You just may as well send the youth team to one of them if that was the case. Question, Euro finishing position for England. I'm going for quarterfinals and bust. We got to get further than the quarterfinals, haven't we? Surely, major tournament in the country, COVID, weird circumstances. Surely we can come close to winning this one. Surely. Back to the Rotherham conversation we were having. Have to target games. Yeah, you'd think got to target that Coventry game and the Birmingham game, haven't they? So I think that QPR one could be pile on away win in that one and rest everybody. Can England win the Euros with the defensive issues and Pickford? Are there defensive issues and Pickford? They're not doing any defending today, and Pickford's not playing. So, I think England can win the Euros. We need to get out of this. We'll fail at the quarters or the semis. Imagine the Germans having that mindset. Nah. Pinning for negativity. Nah, we like Liam, don't we? I think England can win it if it picks the right team and right system. Yeah, they've got the players and the situation with it being in this country as well always helps. Keep your comments coming. It is half time. We are watching along. England 3, San Marino 0. Any more questions before we get to the second half? Topics, we'll try and talk about as many as possible. I've run the well dry at the moment, so I'll pad for a minute and see if we can get any more topics in there. England absolutely coasting against San Marino. We're expecting probably a couple of substitutions at half-time and maybe Watkins or Bellingham or Johnston. Those names were mentioned, weren't they, in the chat to come on in the second half. Would make some sense to use those players being they've put in the squad. Ward-Prowse, Calvert-Lewin and Sterling, the goal scorers for England. Let me do a quick reset here, guys. Shout out to Charlie, 30 years of Laurel. Here's to many more. Charlie is our fan sponsor for this season's watch-alongs. Thank you to Charlie. You can see ticking along the bottom there, the Patreon plug. Thank you to the super chatters, Joseph and Greg. It's Joseph Gregson, isn't it? Joseph and David, thank you so far for super chatting. Please do the same if you want to support the channel. We're a bit light on super chats this super chats. A bit light on streams this week, indeed, being it's international break. To be honest, I'm quite enjoying. We've done a series of sort of prediction-y type videos, haven't we? Who's making the top two? Who's making the playoff places? Who's possibly going down? So we'll probably come up with something like that again for the channel tomorrow. With your YouTube hat on, please thumbs up wherever you're watching, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We are closing in on 14,900 now on the subs. Really want to get to that 15,000 before the season ends. I think that'd be great for our channel here. Right, let's go back to the comments. Would love it to be like Euro 96. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I remember it well. Saturday Super Stream. I don't know, Liam. I might have the week off. I know we've got a full League One round, but we'll kick back in properly for the run-in. What else have we got here? Would the EFL look into Rotherham if they did play a non-competitive? I don't know what the laws are on that now. I think the worst they'd do is give them a little fine, but I mean, given it's COVID and there's no other time and no other season would have been like this, it would have, it would seem a little bit a draconian, wouldn't it, giving them that schedule and then complaining with what they're doing. They've just got to get to the end and play the games, haven't they? So, 25-man squad, exactly. One of the best summers ever. I remember it well. Well, I was at school. I remember it well. Just picked Ipswich to be top scorers on Saturday in our forum competitions. Nice. Who Ipswich got the weekend? Wigan away. A Paul Cook derby. Remember Mick making a lot of change. He did, didn't he? When he was the Wolves manager, Mick. I think he got points in the next couple of games. So I think it worked as well. And he got very grumpy with everybody sort of asking about that. Robin's on tour. Good evening, sir. We are just on the last ad break for Sky. We're watching on ITV at the moment, aren't we? ITV. We'll have a look and see whether there are any substitutions at halftime. We're expecting at least one, aren't we? Surely. It's England 3, San Marino 0. And surely some of those sub positions are going to be used. There is the bench for England. Henderson, although you'd fancy Johnston to get a chance on his first call-up. Mings, Dyer, Trippier, Shaw, Maguire. Well, we'll see what he does with the back four. Maybe the fullbacks just in terms of energy, but you'd think that'd be later in the game. Rice, Bellingham. You think Bellingham would be more likely in central midfield for either Phillips or Ward-Prowse. Foden, Watkins, Kane. You'd expect Watkins would be at the head of the line there. ITV have just put up their halftime scores. Italy 2, Northern Ireland 0, Scotland 0, Austria 0, Andorra 0, Albania 1. That's England's next opponents. Hungary 1, Poland 0 is a decent score actually for England. Spain 1, Greece 0, Germany 2, Iceland 0. That is what's happening. These are the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. They're all going to be fit in very, very quickly. Even as a Birmingham fan, I think that would be harsh. Yes. Well said, Stuart. ITV. Yeah, I'm all over the place. At school, I was there. There you go. I always remember our one of our din ladies was German. And on the day of the semi-final, she had a German flag up in the kitchen. Incredible. Went Greyhound racing in 96. About 3,000 Denmark fans turned up. Amazing. The Tony Dinning Derby. Right, there is Jude Bellingham, Kieran Trippier, Tyrone Mings, and Phil Foden. So I said we'd get at least one. That's quite a well-timed question by Galapagos Whites. Can we expect any dearly departed goals in the second half? Well, Watkins coming on would have helped with that. I assume they've taken Calvin Phillips off, though. So, no. He's still there. And you've got Mings on. So the chances have have increased very, very slightly. Nathan Ellington derby, the Will Keane derby. If you want a current player as well, Joe Garner. Oh, they roll off the tongue. Titus Bramble. Too many. Right, so who came on? Foden, Trippier, Mings, and Bellingham. So I'm guessing they're all straight swaps for James down the right, Ward-Prowse. Which one of Cody or Stones? You'd expect Mings to play left, so probably Stones. Hopefully, ITV will tell me in a second, but yes, we will see. Get Heskey on. God, I remember being in the Cock and Pie, I think, in Ipswich, the pub, for the 5-1 game against Germany when Heskey scored. Absolute scenes. Everything flying everywhere. Furniture, glasses, the contents of the glasses, human beings. Sensational stuff. Right, we have kicked off and we're into the second half now. So what's gone on here? Ward-Prowse is still on. So Trippier is on for James. Mings is on for Stones. They seem to have put Ward-Prowse front right. So whether Lingard has gone off or he's moved, I'll tell you in a sec. So that means Bellingham is partnering Phillips. Lingard is still on. So Mount has gone, has he? Foden is on as well. We'll give you the shape in just a sec. Here's Chilwell. Looks like Foden's going to play 10. Lingard is going to play left and Ward-Prowse is going to play right. That's just my early look at that. We'll figure it out properly as we go. So no Watkins, no Johnston either. Goal kick to San Marino to be taken by their excellent goalkeeper, Benedetti. Here's Phillips in deep midfield. Not entirely sure how much James Ward-Prowse will enjoy playing inside right, basically, but at least he gets Jude Bellingham on the pitch. Here's Cody. Chilwell. Lingard. Yeah, Lingard looks like he's definitely gone left. I mean, they're rotating quite a lot. Foden's on the right at the moment. Foden plays it to Trippier. Good ball. Trippier crosses in and headed away by Palazzi. Worst England memory. Iceland or Portugal. There's quite a few, isn't there? Quite a few in terms of the bad England memories. It's going to be a corner for England. Mings is up. Calvert-Lewin's obviously up. Ward-Prowse puts it in. Mings, did he get in Cody's way? Cody's got a knock to the head. And he's just holding the top of his head, kind of Cody. Chilwell and Mings are with him. Oh, no, he's going to be okay. As Mings jumps and his forearm just swings back. So it's not a concussion thing, I don't think. But he might have a a little shot to the jaw there. Like a jab in a boxing match, that one, I'm sure he'll be I'm sure he'll be okay. Cody's just being treated now, showing back all the goals. Love the BB chat, proper good mix. Thank you very, very much. We've got a good bunch here. Qualifying, losing to Croatia. Yes, I remember being in a rehearsal studio there, and we stopped the rehearsal to watch the second half, and England mess it up and the volley with the brolly. Oh, don't start me on West Germany, Italian 90. Sickening how we didn't manage to win that. And with it being Sir Bobby as well. Oh, dear. They just always do it, don't they, West Germany, or Germany now? Deary me. USA in the 1950 World Cup. They're still treating Cody. Who's a little bit... He looks all right, doesn't he? Just caught Ming's forearm there to the jaw, didn't he? Foden down the right. Foden into Phillips, to Mings. Chilwell. Ward-Prowse. Trippier. Ward-Prowse. Mings. Bellingham. Mings. Phillips, England keeping the ball but going nowhere fast. Trippier. Foden. Foden up the line, back to Trippier. Foden, he's onside. Tries to beat Rossi, who gets it clear. Oh, nice turn by Ward-Prowse. Trippier. Phillips. Chilwell. Lingard on the left wing now. Lingard to Bellingham. Loads of passes for England. Who's going to try and play the key pass, though? Trippier, Foden, Trippier. Inside for Bellingham to chase. Bellingham, Foden. Must be 40 passes now. Foden again. Off Trippier. And they've gone back into centre half. They're going to have another go to Cody. Phillips. Chilwell, nice ball by Chilwell. Lingard in behind. What a goal. Is he onside? Wow. Can anyone count up the passes there? I think England have just scored a 40 or 50 pass goal. That seemed to just go on and on and on. Calvert-Lewin has stuck it in the net. But how many passes were completed then? It felt like they came down the left, over to the right, twice more down the left, back into centre half, down the left again, and then eventually getting the goal with Lingard. It's a lovely ball by Chilwell to play Lingard in. England are 4-0 up, but that's a great goal by England. Super patient there. Lingard on a plate, Calvert-Lewin from about 2 yards, sticks it in the net. And they really surgically opened up San Marino, didn't they? They're excellent from England. I was saying, where are they going? And it did, in the end, end up with a goal. England go 4-0 up. Calvert-Lewin is on a hat-trick. Which foot did he put that one in? He's on for the perfect hat-trick as well. He's got one with his head. I think he put that in with his right foot. So we'll see if Calvert-Lewin can do the perfect hat trick, just like watching MK Dons. Me on FIFA, boom, what a goal! There we go. Well, double substitution here for San Marino. Who's coming on then? 18 and 22. So 18 is if they're soft C's or Ceccaroli. Going to be fun to pronounce. And Mulleroni, that's easier to pronounce, have come on. Hirsch has come off for Mulleroni. Grandoni has come off for Ceccaroli. We'll call him. We'll go Ch. Oh, handball there, surely. Yeah, referees spotted that one. And it's going to be a free kick for England. Down the right-hand side, England are 4-0 up. Yeah, he just needs a left footer now for the perfect hat-trick. The point should be safe. Fingers crossed. The cavalry is here for San Marino. Although here comes Lingard into the box. And that's straight at the excellent Benedetti, the San Marino keeper, who we've all enjoyed tonight, haven't we? It's been excellent. Yeah, we might need a new page on the pad now. Running out of space with all of the substitutions that are going on. Fantastic butchering of names. Don't put me in the same bracket as Paul Merson, Ricky. Deary me. Ceccaroli, we're not going with that? Some Chucha Italian C's. Here he is, in fact. He's giving the ball away. Surprise, surprise. Phillips. Chilwell. Chilwell out wide to Lingard. Lingard to Chilwell. Back to Lingard to Bellingham. To Chilwell to Bellingham. And Lingard plays it to Trippier, who's quite narrow. Good ball. Foden plays it out. Ward-Prowse, into the near post there. Calvert-Lewin was there looking for the hat-trick. I think Rossi gets in the way. Ward-Prowse, good delivery. Calvert-Lewin's shirt is all torn up now. Referees having a word with Mulleroni in the penalty box there. And Ward-Prowse sticks the corner in, fisted clear. And here comes Berardi for San Marino. Where's he going? He's won a throw-in. And San Marino can get up the pitch. Mulleroni sounds like one of them, right? Does, doesn't it? Yeah. Muller corner. Naomi Campbell advertised them back in the day. Germany 3, Iceland 0. Them they're Germans winning, as they tend to. Berardi. Berardi down the left-hand side. Out of play, it goes. Remember Greece winning the Euros 92. Greece won Euro 2004, wasn't it? Denmark won Euro 92, didn't they? But yeah, Greece, they were the master of the 1-0. Who was the forward? Was Karisteas, wasn't he? I think they had a couple of golden goals as well. Greece. What a performance that was. To win that, goodness me. There you go. Greece have won more trophies in my lifetime than England have. Here's Phillips. Bellingham. Chilwell. Calvert-Lewin, looking for Calvert-Lewin. Battistini gets in the way. Calvert-Lewin's won it back. Here's Chilwell. Chilwell to Mings. Ward-Prowse. Cody. Phillips. Foden. Bellingham. Going to get Chilwell in. Bellingham just took a touch too many there. And yeah, Chilwell's offside. It wouldn't have been a difficult ball. I mean, the ref was a bit in the way as well, wasn't he? And looks like Ollie Watkins is going to come on for England. The former Exeter Brentford player, now at Villa. And Watkins is going to get a go for England. What a brilliant rise for Watkins. And if we can all be very grown up and put our club allegiances aside, it's a great story for Watkins, his rise up through the league. Brentford get £1 million for this, do they? Well, there you go. They're drinking champagne at Brentford at the moment. They're about to make £1 million for a player walking on a football pitch. Unbelievable. Naughty tackle there. We haven't had many fouls there. Bellingham gets taken down in the centre circle by Nani. I had a manager who was Greek. In 2004, they won the Euros, Eurovision, and hosted the Olympics. Unbelievable scenes. Yeah, Denmark was it Bosnia or something? Someone got not allowed in or something like that. I can't remember. Some Eastern ex-Russian Soviet Union, one of the countries in that area. Foden trying to get in there. Glorious first touch. Takes it onto his right foot then. Couldn't quite generate the cross. Is that true? First man born in Torquay to play for England. Yeah. Nice. What's my hot take on Birmingham? Well, we all knew about Bellingham, didn't we? Excellent player. Bags of potential. Central midfielder, running championship games, age 17, wasn't he? They used him in the wide positions a few times, didn't they? But then looking at his size, big enough to cope with it, good enough. I think the retiring of the shirt and stuff all got mocked, didn't it? But I guess that was just to appease the Birmingham fans after, their potentially best player for many, many years was sold on. So I understand why it was all done. And as I understand football fans, I knew it would be mocked as well. But hey, what are you going to do? San Marino just pinging about 4 or 5 passes in their own half here. And Ward-Prowse has fouled Ceccaroli. So here comes Calvert-Lewin, who's not going to get a hat-trick. He looks like a warrior here. Coming off with the torn shirt and his 2 goals. He should have had more, shouldn't he? Calvert-Lewin, a couple of missed chances. And Ollie Watkins is on. Playing in the Championship last season. Moved across from the wing. Centrally. Scored a load of goals for Brentford from the central position. Off to Aston Villa. Playing up front in the Premier League and now playing for England. Tremendous. Former Yugoslavia. There you go. They would add some good players as well in 92, former Yugoslavia. They did in 90, didn't they? A young Robert Prosinecki. What a player he was. Any Pompey fans in? They'll remember him. Phillips. Mings. Can Ollie Watkins get a goal on his England debut? It's about half an hour. Bellingham, nice 2-footed play there. Took the touch with the right foot, played it in with the left foot to Lingard. Lingard hit the shot in low. Easy for Benedetti in a goal. Yeah, nice play by Bellingham. The angle is really narrow for Lingard. Ward-Prowse was open on the edge of the box. Lingard backed himself to just curl that into the corner. No good. Hungary 2, Poland 2. We thought it was too good to last, didn't we? Played into Lingard from Foden. Poor first touch by Lingard. Ricky says, retiring the shirt was him thinking he was doing a great gesture for the fans. I can assure you not a single Birmingham fan welcomed it. I laughed just as much as the non-Blues fans. Well, there you go. The shirt thing was a bit embarrassing. It wasn't just on the field. Could have walked, but didn't. Probably help the club. Yeah. And they dealt with it in the way they needed to, didn't they? Birmingham. Do you know, I thought they might have got more money for him than they did. But, hey, it was the first big sort of COVID transfer. Was it done before the end of the season, that? Signed an adult contract, so we got a lot of money. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Joshviak scored for Poland, didn't he? The Derby winger. Here's Phillips. Phillips to Lingard, to Chilwell, back to Phillips, to Cody. Cody to Trippier, to Foden. Foden with the big switch. Chilwell. Nice first touch into Bellingham. Bellingham's on the corner of the box. He curls it right-footed. Straight at Benedetti. My Polish neighbour upstairs nearly made my ceiling collapse. Tremendous. I had Portuguese neighbours when they won the Euros, actually. First goal in the 60th, second in the 60th. Bang, bang. A Mick Foley job for Poland, who England are playing in 2 games' time. Here's Foden down the right. Wants to get it on that left foot, doesn't he? Foden plays inside to Phillips. Switch out to Chilwell. Good touch by Chilwell. Spinning ball. Bellingham. Back to Chilwell. Crossed in low by Foden, who's ended up over there. Here's Bellingham. Lingard. Feints to shoot. Good ball by Lingard all the way across to Trippier. Who's offside? Who are my favourite band? I can't answer that. Someone I know yesterday interviewed, Paul Stanley. This must be reference to my Kiss jumper that I sometimes wear. Yeah, too many bands to mention. Great post. Great promo and relegator. Thank you, Bazzy. Enjoyed making them. We'll do another one tomorrow. Has Scott Brown left Celtic, has he? I didn't know. Where's he going? Sorry for my club spam, but Jamal Lowe scores on his international debut. We've heard about this already, Liam, haven't we? Loads of championship players playing for Jamaica, aren't they? Yeah, can it get him going for the end of the season? I hope so for you Swans. Need a goal scorer up there. Both Polish goals by subs who came on a minute earlier. Who's the Poland manager, eh? We gave the Watford manager enough credit for bringing on a right back and a striker the other day, and the right back walked on the pitch, passed it straight to the striker, and they scored within about a minute. I think 2 subs both scoring in 2 minutes. Sensational. Here's Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse crosses in, looking for Lingard. Watkins barely had a kick yet. Bellingham heads down to Chilwell. And it's cleared there. I do all sorts of references, Ricky. But there are plenty of 90s WWE references, or WWF as it was then. You just got to listen out carefully. The clues are there. A Poland managed by Paulo Sousa. That's sensational, Annie. What a player he was, Paulo Sousa. Now, I believe Paulo Sousa, and here's a quiz question for you, won the Champions League 2 years running with Juventus and Borussia Dortmund, playing alongside Paul Lambert, no less. Any other players done that? 2 years running, 2 different teams? Marcel Desailly, Marseille and Milan. Someone Google that. Champions League 2 years running with 2 different teams. Clarence Seedorf, he's won it about 5 times or something, hasn't he? Must have done it more than once. Yeah, someone Google that. Champions League 2 years running with 2 different teams. Oh, yes, playing alongside Paul Lambert. This is the thing, Anne, here. We've mocked Paul Lambert for the last 2 years, but he was a damn good footballer back in the day. Playing for Ottmar Hitzfeldt's Borussia Dortmund side. Oh, did Eto'o do it? That's a good shout. Is that for Pep's Barcelona and then Mourinho's Inter? Nice. No, I don't think Brian Deane did it. But Brian Deane was a great player, wasn't he? Not quite Samuel Eto'o, but yeah, there we go. I think Gerard Piqué might. Did Gerard Piqué win it for Man United and then Barcelona? Pass. Trivia nonsense. Free kick to England, 70 minutes gone. Obviously, Ward-Prowse will take this. Chilwell's there, Trippier's there, but they're not going to get a look at this one. England have made their own little mini wall of Mings, Cody and Bellingham. Let's see if Ward-Prowse can do the business here. Oh, great strike. Hits the post. I don't know if Benedetti got a hand to that. Knowing the game he's had, he probably did. Ward-Prowse, unlucky there not to get a second. Let's have a look at this. Ward-Prowse over the wall. And... oh, of course he saved it. What a night. What a night Benedetti is having. Unbelievable save. And he keeps it to 4-0. Lingard has had 9 shots. Wow. Who did Tony Kroos do it for then, Liam? Bayern and Real at some point? Who knows? Oh, Scotland scored. Who scored? Not John Terry. Favourite wrestler? Probably Ric Flair, David. Although it changes a lot. Oh, chance now. And volleyed into the ground and over the top by Bellingham. It's crossed in from the right-hand side. Oh, we got a championship flavour. Hanley has scored, has he, for Scotland? The Norwich... is he captain? I think he is, actually. It just volleyed down into the ground. And a combination of over and wide. Grant Hanley. Surely the keeper is named man of the match even if they've lost. Maybe. Maybe. Trippier, I think, has fouled. Ceccaroli, who seems to be the only San Marino player, him and the keeper Benedetti, that we're mentioning in this half. Ceccaroli, the substitute, came on at left back for Grandoni. There you go. 3 championship players scoring today. Lowe, Hanley and Josviak. Brilliant stuff. That might be right. I might steal that and here and tweet that. That's tremendous. I have made a note. Bit of a crazy back pass there. Palazzi just pinging it back to Benedetti, who just sticks it into the touch. And Trippier is going to take the throw to Foden. 73 on the clock. Just the 1 goal for England in the second half, but the 3 points are all that matters, frankly. Cody, Foden, Phillips. Down the line for Foden, knocked off to Ward-Prowse. Foden wanted it back. Ward-Prowse goes back to Trippier instead. Trippier back to Ward-Prowse, back to Trippier, and Foden gets it in a much deeper position. Oh, nice ball by Foden into the box looking for Lingard, headed clear. Here comes Chilwell recycling it. Chilwell pokes it through to Watkins. Bellingham was there, and San Marino can't get out. Lingard. Chilwell down the left. And Bellingham back to Chilwell. England keep the ball moving. They did get the 4th goal in this manner. Here's Mings. Phillips. Cody. Cody and Trippier exchange passes. Everyone back behind the ball for San Marino, and Mings has got it in about 20 metres of space in the centre circle. Out it goes to Chilwell. Here's Phillips. Phillips tried to play it through there for Trippier, who's making the run. Foden's trying to wing it back. And Nani has fouled Cody. Could earn himself a deal here, the keeper for San Marino. We'll see. Lots of people watching this one. Which one would you prefer? Average players but a world-class manager, or world-class players but an average manager? I think we've seen both, haven't we? Maybe Leeds in the Championship, average players with world-class manager. Look where they finished. But then what about Chelsea in the Champions League? World-class players but average manager with Avram Grant. They both end up winning, don't they? Here's Chilwell, 76 gone. England 4-0 up. Phillips, Chilwell, Lingard, Bellingham, Lingard, Chilwell. England just playing keep ball. Shall we bring the numbers up so you can see the insane 721 passes that England have played tonight? 83% possession, 4 goals, 9 big chances. Should have had more, shouldn't they? Will they get one here? It's gone to the back of the box. Trippier. Cody. Mings. Chilwell. Oh, good turn by Lingard. Lingard into the box. Shoots for the corner. Oh, spilt. And if he didn't have as firm a push out on that, Watkins had the tap in there, but Benedetti pushes it to the right-hand side from Lingard's shot. Good goalkeeping again by the San Marino number 1. Nobody has scored 5 goals or more against San Marino. You're telling me this is a good result, Azzy? If we can get one more. How many shots have England had? Bookies were going 32 or more. 30. So I think the bookies are going to be paying out. Surely England are going to have 3 more shots in the last 12 minutes, or 12 minutes plus stoppage time. Couple of subs for San Marino. Off goes Berardi for Daddario. Who's wearing number 2. There was another sub happen there. Didn't quite catch it. Giordani has come on. Number 7 for San Marino. Sweating now, the bookies, I bet they are, hey? More cavalry. Here they come in, over the hill. Foden, switch of play, headed out, or Bellingham's kept it in, so not headed out at all. Here's Chilwell. Chilwell to Bellingham. Chilwell goes again. Nice little swerve by Bellingham. Plays it to Lingard, to Foden. Chilwell, Lingard, Phillips, Lingard. England have moved it now. They've got to open up the right-hand side, else San Marino just going to get back in shape yet again. Here's Phillips. Switch of play. Nodded back by Trippier. Foden. Phillips. Can someone break the lines here? Phillips plays it out to Lingard. It's got Chilwell inside. Love to see how many touches Chilwell has had in this game. It may be many. A nice little back heel by Lingard to Bellingham. Bellingham gets it out of his feet. Here's Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse, good-looking cross-headed goalwards by Jude Bellingham. He can't get it on target. But that is shot number 31 there, that Jude Bellingham header. Yeah, he just puts too much on that. He's just in line with the near post. And he's trying to generate the power when the direction then goes askew. Austria have retaken the lead. That is bad news for Scotland. Does putting a marker down by beating teams still mean the same in modern football? Does it affect? No, you're right, Stu. It doesn't really have any effect on it, doesn't it? They're kind of like placeholders, these games, aren't they? You know, the qualification depends on the games between England and Poland, essentially, doesn't it? Phil Foden has one of the best first touches of any player around at the moment. What a player he looks. Crikey. How old is Phil Foden? Chilwell's completed 107 passes. I was going to say around 100 touches. Wow. Even more than that. Here is Chilwell again. And there's pass number 108. Mr. Reeve, thinking of been decent overall, except the finish. Nature of selections had led to some selfish play as the squad players try and impress. Never a truer word spoken. Mr. E. Here's Chilwell. David, finally back in the UK. Where have you been, David? And can now enjoy your streams. Hope it's all well with you and the gang. It is 5-0 to England, and Ollie Watkins has got goal number 5. Wow. He's not been on long. He looks very, very popular with all the England players. Huge smile on his face. Watkins just drifting that one to Benedetti's right there. Chilwell had it down the left. Lingard into Foden. Watkins touch. And yeah, just shapes it into the far corner. Lovely finish by Ollie Watkins. As with many of these goals you get, low strikes through the defender's legs and into the corner. Excellent stuff for Ollie Watkins on his England debut. Brilliant. Playing for Exeter just a few seasons ago. 3 seasons at Brentford, now most of a season at Villa, and he's scored for England, albeit against San Marino. Yes, we know David Nugent scored against Andorra, didn't he? But brilliant stuff for Ollie Watkins. Great moment for him. Another million. Did they really get another million? Incredible. Class for him. Brilliant for the young lad. Oh, David's been in France since December. Nice. But great to see lower league footballer make the journey up and now score for England. Put your club allegiances aside. Let's be grown up about it. Torquay's most famous man. Is that not Matt Bellamy from Muse? Nice finish as well. 5-0 is respectable. They'll be cheering in Exeter. Yes, they will. England 5, San Marino 0. Shot number 32. That's one in the eye for the bookies, isn't it? If it was the over or under. Oh, no, they still need one more shot, don't they? Shot number 32 gets goal number 5. And the bookies are losing if there's one more shot. It should leave my bias at the door. No one likes to see the bookies lose, do they? Here comes San Marino. Nanny. Mings. Cody. Phillips. Ward Prowse. Cody. Chilwell. Oh, okay. I'll give you that one, Iain. Basil faulty. Yeah. No, I can't win that argument. No, you're right. Chilwell. Pass number 1 million for the game. Georgia Toffolo is from Torquay. Who's Georgia Toffolo? She's going to be on Toei, isn't she? Or made in Chelsea or something. Scotland have equalised. Unbelievable scenes. And it's Hungary 3, Poland 3. It's all going on in those games, isn't it? Goals galore. A 6 and a 5 there. Jude Bellingham foul. Referee gives one of the worst advantages I've ever seen. But the free kick would have been nice, especially with Ward Prowse in your team. But here come England nonetheless with Chilwell down the left. Still racking up those passes, Ben Chilwell. Calvin Phillips must have a few as well. John McGinn scored an overhead kick. Wow. I will look forward to seeing that. You've got to love an overhead kick. Gianluca Vialli, the master of the overhead kick, wasn't he? Foden, neat and tidy as ever. Phillips, accurate as ever. Ward Prowse. Cody. Rose. Kiefer Moore is from Torquay. I'm sorry, on my top trumps, Kiefer Moore doesn't beat Basil Fawlty. Chilwell lost that one in. Helen Chamberlain. Oh, yes. Here's Ward Prowse, cuts it back, looking for... Well, he's just putting it into an area, to be honest. Went between Bellingham and Foden. Here is Foden. My God, he had a bad first touch. I don't believe it. Foden, lovely ball. Chilwell, difficult one. He's on the stretch there. Oh, that's going to be a penalty, surely, isn't it? No? Chilwell went down. I'd like to see that one again. I'm used to the Championship where there's no VAR, but they try and referee it like there's VAR. Okay, fair enough. There's not much in that. A little touch, and then Chilwell goes down. You've seen them given in the Championship, haven't you? Yeah, that's a penalty in the Championship all day long, isn't it? Deary me. Lingard he's got his 10th shot up now. Lewandowski has scored for Poland, the goal machine. Alioski with an assist as well. It's all going on here. Unbelievable scenes. Foul there by Watkins. Ooh. You catch Rossi in the head there with his boot. Hopefully he's okay. San Marino kill a bit of time. McLean coming on for Scotland. Another Championship player there. Chilwell, 110 passes. Phillips, 102. Cody, 84. There we go. A free kick for San Marino. Brolly boots that down the ground. Flicked on by Nanny. Battistini. And hoofed unceremoniously by Brolly. Lands about 10 yards off the pitch as well. San Marino, highest completed passes. Berardi with 17. There we go. Nutbush city limits. Nutbush. They call it Nutbush City Limits. Probably the worst Tina Turner impression you'll ever hear in your life. Mings, the former Ipswich player. Give and go, Chilwell and Bellingham. They're not stuck on 32 shots, are they? The bookies are not having this. Come on, England, one more shot. One more shot. Someone just shoot from halfway line. Here's Phillips. Down the line, it goes to Bellingham. I'm really interested in this going over 32 shots now. Phillips clips it in. Oh, no, it's gone out of play. Don't tell me the bookies are going to win again. 5-0's about par for England. Yeah, I guess over the course, when you look back on it. But in that first half, they really could have got so many more goals. Only 2 minutes stoppage time. Can England get shot number 33? That was the over-under. Or can they get goal number 6? I suspect they're just going to play the ball around for the last minute. The tension is incredible here. Foden driving forward. Shoot. Foden rides a couple of tackles. Phillips, out wide it goes. Ward-Prowse tries to play it into Trippier. England have a corner. Will we get a shot? Ward-Prowse takes it short. Give and go. Ward-Prowse surely is offside. How silly was that? And having got up the pitch, it's going to be a free kick to San Marino. Professional football players. I can't believe they try and pull off that move. Always offside on those type corners, aren't they? Right in front of the linesman. Evening, Ben. How you doing, fella? Shoot. Are the bookies going to win again? 25 seconds stoppage time remaining. Here comes Phillips. Chilwell. There's about 10 seconds left and San Marino have won the ball. Bookies are going to win this one. And Tyrone Mings has just absolutely clattered his man. I think he's going to get a yellow card for that one. That was naughty, wasn't it? Oh, happy birthday, Ben. Go and subscribe to him. Cod's Vlogs. A brilliant Fleetwood podcaster in League One connoisseur, League One savant. Well done, Ben. Does a great job. England are going to stick on 32 shots here, aren't they? And 5 goals. Tyrone Mings looks sheepishly away. And it is full time. England 5, San Marino 0. England should have been about 8-0 up at half time, honestly. Some dreadful finishing in the first 20 minutes. But Ward-Prowse put them 1-0 up. Then Calvert-Lewin headed home from Reece James's cross. Then San Marino, Kamikaze playing out from the back. And Raheem Sterling scored into the second half. Who scored number 4? Ward-Prowse. That's a good... Calvert-Lewin got his second. That was a good goal, actually. England played it around for about... Probably seemed like 30, 40 passes in the build-up to that one. In it goes. And then Ollie Watkins, brilliant story. He gets the call up and he gets the goal on his first appearance. Unbelievable scenes. England 5... San Marino 0. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. It's been good fun. We'll figure out where we're going with live streams the next few games. And we'll be back for the Albania game. Thank you, in the main, for being positive. If you haven't had a lot of your comments read out, it's probably because you've been being negative. But I think generally... positive, sensible Fred, not the normal nonsense we get about England. Most people seem to have been capable of leaving their club allegiances aside and understanding exactly what's been going on tonight. It's going to get a little bit more difficult against Albania and then a lot more difficult against Poland. But we will do all 3 of those games, and then we'll be back for our championship stuff sort of from the back end of next week. Played within ourselves, to be fair. I thought we didn't need to do anything special. Good match, good stream. Thank you very much, David. All good fun, wasn't it? We love Ben. He's a legend. Thank you. Cheers, Iain and David, Anir. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. It was England 5, San Marino 0. Professional, I think the word for that performance, says Stuart. And it's a big thank you. And over and out from me, England 5, San Marino 0. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to see more videos from this channel. Hit the subscribe button and to be notified every time we upload. Ring the bell for those notifications to come through on your device. If you really want to support the channel and me as a content creator, I will be eternally grateful if you head over to the merch store and grab something, or support over on Patreon, patreon.com/Benjamin Bloom. Thank you for your time. Go and watch another video.